What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy, The Geek Takeover, coming at you with another video. This time, we're talking about Shang-Chi, one of Marvel's most beloved Phase 4 projects, and we're jumping right back in to what if COVID didn't affect Phase 4. We've already talked about Black Widow. We've talked about Eternals. Now we're talking about Shang-Chi. Production shut down. Release dates kept getting changed, scenes were taken out, scenes were changed, who knows, except for everybody in this video. So without further ado, let's jump right in and start discussing what's been changed. Filming for Shang-Chi started in early 2020, and then, poof, the world shut down. Production was paused in March when director Daniel Destin Creighton had to self-isolate, and soon after, Hollywood stopped entirely for months. Everything was frozen. No filming, no action choreography, no massive Marvel machine moving forward. And when production finally started, they didn't just hit resume. They had to relearn how to fight in the choreography, rebuild the momentum that the movie had, and rethink certain scenes. The movie was originally supposed to be released in February 2021, then it moved to May, and then July, and finally it landed in September 2021. That delay actually mattered, believe it or not, because Shang-Chi became Marvel's first true test on whether audiences would show up to the theaters or not. And here's where things start getting really interesting. Some scenes didn't survive the edit, unfortunately, including a more emotional moment in Ta Lao between Shang-Chi and his sister Xia Li at their mother's shrine. The scene added more emotional closure, but was ultimately cut to tighten the pacing. And this wasn't about bad scenes, it was about the rhythm of the story. Marvel wanted this movie to move, and especially after a long theatrical drought, Marvel wanted this to be perfect. Now, here's the surprising part. Despite all the delays, everything that was cut, the story still stayed the same. Wenwu remained the villain, the Ten Rings remained central to the story, Shang-Chi's arc didn't get rewritten, no massive reshoots, no character sweeps, no Marvel panic rewriting, and honestly, the consistency might be why the movie worked so damn well. Because of the delays, Shang-Chi didn't get buried. It became an event, the first MCU movie many fans saw back in theaters, and it proved Marvel could succeed without a Disney Plus Day 1 release. Shades to you, Black Widow. In a weird way, the delays potentially may have saved Shang-Chi. So while COVID delays slowed Shang-Chi down, they didn't break it like it did with other projects. The core of this story survived, and Shang-Chi walked away with one of the strongest Phase 4 entries. And that's kind of like just what there was on the internet as far as Shang-Chi goes. Some thoughts that I have, Shang-Chi, like I said before, is one of the most beloved projects. It's probably one of the ones that fans most want to see a sequel to. And looking back at it, I probably would agree. I think Shang-Chi was directed really well. It has me extremely excited for Spider-Man Brand New Day with Daniel directing that. I'm excited to see Simu Liu come back as Shang-Chi finally in Avengers Doomsday and Secret Wars. I'm just excited to see him back. Sometimes I do forget that Michelle Yeoh was in the MCU and is in the MCU, so that's kind of funny. And at the time that I'm recording this, Wonder Man is just around the corner, so again, Trevor Slattery, good to bring him back up with this coming out. Shang-Chi was just, in the time that it came out, it was flawless. There was no complaints, there's no cons really that I can think of, except for the fact that we don't have a sequel yet, but I imagine after either Spider-Man or Doomsday, I'm sure we'll get a sequel. I could see that coming, especially with Marvel Rivals bringing the new Iron Fist. I can't think of his name, but I'll have him propped up somewhere on the screen. Bringing him to life and making fans aware of him. I could see Iron Fist being a central part maybe of Shang-Chi 2, depending on whether or not Finn Jones comes back. But, you know, a little bit on the shorthand side, but what do you guys think? Do you think Shang-Chi would have failed if it kept the original release dates? Do you think it could have been a hybrid release? Do you agree that we should have a sequel by now? Are you excited to see Simu come back in Avengers? Are you excited for Daniel's take on Spider-Man? Let me know what you guys all think in the comments below. I think the next movie... Actually, speaking of Spider-Man, I think the next movie is Spider-Man. I'll have to go back and look at my list, my Phase 4 list, but I do believe that should be the next one up. If you're looking forward to that, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and make sure to check your notifications for content coming up. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe with your friends for more content. And until the next time, this is the Geek Takeover, signing off.